the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. All right, a chance to check out stats for Immanuel Quickley.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. The perimeter filled up by Barrett and Ingram. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. And it's Quickley in at the 1. And for the Thunder, SGA and Wallace are the backcourt. Williams is out there with Holmgren. And it's Caruso in at the 3, the small forward. Just about halfway through the season, Grant. Which half of the season went quicker for you, the first or the second?
You know, B.A., after all the anticipation, the first half just goes by in a hurry. And the second half, you are in a rhythm, so the games can blend into one. So I'm going to be a politician. The answer is both.
Now here's SGA. And that one drops for him.
Gilgeous-Alexander has that ability to adjust in midair, take the contact. That is nicely done.
Doris, from the 11th pick in 2018, the last year's league MVP, how did Shai Gilgeous-Alexander make that kind of leap?
Well, you don't get there without incredible work habits. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander puts time in the offseason to grow every single aspect of his game. There's also maturity he plays with beyond his years. You can't speed him up. He's a 3-level scorer, and he contributes to one of the most dangerous defenses in the league. What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Holmgren with it, and it's Ingram picking him up. Knocked away. Wallace, the pass to SGA. Good work there as it goes. SGA's got 5 points.
One of the great strengths in SGA's game, the ability to maintain control and finish through contact.
And a fast break now for the Thunder. Here's Caruso. Oh, blocked by Ingram. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Quickley. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good. He's got 7.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Outside Barrett. Toronto passing it around. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Will it go? Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Boy, you combine the handle with Scottie Barnes' length, and this guy is a very tough cover.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Wallace outside. Holmgren outside. Back to Wallace. Caruso, a screen on Barrett. Outside for SGA. Stolen by Quickley. He's got a clear path. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Boy, very typical of Scottie Barnes, right? Get out into transition and get a bucket for your team.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Outside, SGA. The baseline, Jay. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
What a great start. They've only missed 1 thus far.
Outside Barnes. Back to Quickley. Pass to Barrett. The 3 is up. Fires in the triple.
They immediately found their offensive rhythm, hitting 3 straight shots to start the game.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We chatted about Scottie Barnes. In terms of the game plan, Coach told me they plan to give Scottie extra attention, saying, quote, "We'll try to make things hard on him. It's key we don't allow him to get into an early groove. We'll see if they can execute." DA, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
Pass to quickly. Shot clock at 6. Outside Barnes. Let's go with a 3. Great D that time from Holmgren. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Wallace, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren outside. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Ingram. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing by 2. And too long on the shot. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now guarded by Barrett. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
That makes him 5 for 5 so far. Could be a big night in store.
On the wing quickly. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Primarily seen as a scorer, Emmanuel Quickley's defense is often overlooked, Doris.
It is, B.A., and I think the first thing about his defensive effort is important, right? He works very hard. His navigation over screens. He's very quick with his rotation. He's a really long, rangy athlete. Couldn't agree more about being overlooked defensively.
The free throw drops for Quickley. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, excitement building in Ontario ahead of this coming May when the WNBA makes its long-awaited launch north of the border. The Toronto Tempo will become Canada's first ever WNBA franchise, and with that league finding a rhythm, this debut feels right on time.
It's a beautiful thing. Shams, appreciate the report. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A., guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Up again. It's good on the putback.
They can't stop him.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Conference has been great to watch so far. Here's how things are shaken up midway through the season. You take a look at the Raptors. They're currently holding on to the third best record in the conference.
Well, right now for Toronto, there is a lot of talent on this team, and they've delivered. They're having a great season, and it's only left their fans wanting more.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
Now here's Ingram. No points so far. And stolen by Williams. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. On the wing, Wallace. Guarded by Barrett. Holmgren with a screen on quickly. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Got it from about 16 feet. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
It's hard trying to match up with Ingram, especially when he's looking to score inside.
SGA with it. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Free throw line jumper. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
The shot by Ingram, no good. Thunder leading by 4. Pass to Wallace. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, SGA can't get it to go. In transition. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Opportunistic play by Scottie Barnes, recognizing his teammate makes a defensive play. Let me get out in transition.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 15. Williams a screen on quickly. Inside. And Williams punches it home.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's quickly. Pass to Pirtle. Now Barnes. He's covered by Holmgren. Holmgren against Barnes. Toronto needs to get off a shot here. Here's Pirtle. Outside for Ingram. There's the 3. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. The Thunder have gone 8 for 14 from the floor. Wallace, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. And there's the screen. Back to Wallace. Caruso outside. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Wallace outside. Pass to SGA. Now here's Caruso. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
What you love about Alex Caruso, he's never going to force his own shot. Just going to let the offense develop.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Williams. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Caruso. And Mitchell subbed in for Wallace. Raptors trail by 4. Pass to Mamukelashvili. And here's Ingram. Here's Shed. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be a second foul of the game. Jang, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Joe comes in for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Raptors also with a sub. Walter, he's checked in for Ingram. Here's Walter, covered by Joe. There's a screen. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Launches it. The rebound by Wiggins.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Now here's Mitchell, doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Jang in the post. He's off on that one. Raptors trail by 4. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, BA. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Back to you.
Sharing the rock. Allie, appreciate the report. So it's the Thunder now. Toronto making their last shot. There's the screen by Jang. Dort for 3. The rebound by Shed. The Raptors have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Dick against Dort. Dick, the pass to Mamukelashvili. He nails it, and we're tied.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
The Raptors have a really interesting core, Doris. What do you think about it?
Well, obviously they are loaded with young, talented wings. Scottie Barnes, good scorer, excellent rebounder. R.J. Barrett, a little bit streaky as a shooter, but a dynamic scorer. And Brandon Ingram now, still all in their 20s. So which of these players really pops as their consistent star?
And it's Shed missing.
Oh, the defense very willing to live with that mid-range jumper.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Well, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave him wide open.
Here's Shed. The Thunder making their last shot. Outside Dick. 1:36 left in the first. To the middle. Shot is good by Mamukelashvili.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, these teams have been outstanding at creating offense through their defense. Number 1, the Thunder.
It's one thing to cause turnovers, but the key is turning those takeaways into points. And this team is the best in the league at doing that.
Here's Joe. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Mitchell. Dort outside. Outside Joe. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Here's Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And it's Holmgren missing. Toronto has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Shed. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. On offense, here are the Thunder. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
A missing piece was their offensive rebounding. There were just way too many one-and-done possessions for them.
You know, if you're going to create more points, you need to create extra possessions. And getting wiped out on the boards kept that from happening.
And so here is Toronto following the bucket by the Thunder. Wiggins against Barnes. What a terrific move that is. Barnes has got 8 points.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And the Thunder shooting well so far at 48%. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Holmgren deciding where to go with it. The shot no good. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
So the Raptors 5 right now. We've got Grady Dick, also Barnes out there, and it's Mamukelashvili in at the 5, down low. Now here's Mitchell. No points yet, and the shot goes in. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Here's Barnes. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Pass to Shed. Back to Barnes. Walter from outside. Buries it from 3. Walters has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's a nice read from Scottie Barnes. This guy understands how and when to deliver the basketball.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. And here's Mitchell. Holmgren right side. Joe on the wing. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Dort. And stolen by Dick. And here they come. Oh, hey! How about that? And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well, the sprint out in transition by Grady Dick. You want to create as many easy opportunities as you can.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Now here's Mitchell. Holmgren outside. Back to Mitchell. Now Dort. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Toronto leading by 3. Pass to Shed. Now here's Barnes. Here's Mamukelashvili. Coming off a 22-point game against the Trailblazers in Portland. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. Abaji's checked in for Walter.
Number 30, Ochai Abaji.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. 4 on the clock. Here's Shed. Banked it in off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Toronto lead.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Pass to Holmgren. Outside Joe. Wiggins against Barnes. To the paint. Out of bounds. The Raptors will take it. And it's getting down to the wire here. Just 7 days left in the All-Star voting. Here's how it looks.
It's all coming together. We've got a pretty good idea of who's going to make it.
You take a look at quickly. He's racked up a nice share of votes, but there are still a few players ahead of him in the East.
Well, it's a loaded East this season. So many guys in the mix for a spot on the All-Star team. He's absolutely one of them.
And it's hard to contain the excitement as we look ahead to what promises to be an outstanding All-Star weekend. Here's Mamukelashvili. Dick with a miss. Now here's Holmgren. Defense right on him. Pass to Wiggins. Outside Mitchell. He takes it in. Joe on the wing. And here's Holmgren. Fade away. Abaji with a rebound. And stolen by Holmgren. And it's Dort off the drive to get back on track. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
Lou Dort is 6'3", 215. You don't think he wants a little contact? That is nicely done on the drive.
Oklahoma City shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Joe. The Raptors also with a sub. Ingram's checked in for Abaji. First free throw is good. And the Thunder were already a tough defensive unit, Doris. Went out and got more stoppers last season in Isaiah Hartenstein and Alex Caruso.
It is a prerequisite for Mark Daigneault that you be able to guard your backside off on the defensive end. They lean into their strengths. They were the best of the West in 2024, and then you go out and get better. That front office is first level good. So good.
Now here's Ingram. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Trailblazers in Portland.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Guarded by Dick.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
Abukelashvili passes to Barnes. Here's Shed. Pass to Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. The rebound by Wiggins. Thunder trail by 3. Here's Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Now Wiggins. Screen by Holmgren. Wiggins passes to Mitchell. 18 feet out. The Thunder with another miss. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Here's Shed. Here's Mamukelashvili. Shoots over Wiggins. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And now we get a second to view the top scoring teams in the league. Number 1, the Thunder.
We knew the scoring talent on this team would be tremendous, but they may have even exceeded our own expectations. Shooting 2.
First one falls. And how about the Thunder? Doris, last season bringing home the first major professional sports title in the state of Oklahoma.
And what a fan base they have celebrating this historic achievement. And you think about the way this roster was built. Through smart draft choices, through player development, and through a young, brilliant basketball coach. This team remains young, they're united, they're together, and it could be the first of many.
Now here's Williams in his last outing with 12 points. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. Outside, SGA. For 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Ingram's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Shed. Outside, Dick. Shoots from the baseline. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Dick's got his second basket of the game.
Listen, this is about what the defense concedes. If you're going to give up the mid-range to Grady Dick, he will seize the opportunity.
And now the Raptors on the break. He goes up, throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Thunder trail by 8. Outside, SGA. Impressive finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Now here's Ingram. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. So for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Williams. Caruso comes in for Dort, and it's Wallace in for Mitchell. And Toronto also making a switch. Abaji's checked in. Oklahoma City on D. Outside Barnes. Clock at 6. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
You know this about Scottie Barnes. This guy is an exceptional athlete. That is above the rim.
Oklahoma City's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. SGA driving, drops in the layup for 2. SGA's got 4 points this quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Ingram with the ball. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Outside Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the wing. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. This game against Toronto is the first time they've met this year.
They should have steamrolled this club last year, but that's not how it played out.
Wallace outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts up a deep three. Oklahoma City the rebound. Count it.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Raptors lead by 4. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses too throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot." Guys, back to you.
The sky is the limit for him. All right, Allie, thank you. Now here's SGA. 19 points in the game. Oh, SGA going to town inside.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has now emerged into a superstar, and on nights like this, guys, he's unstoppable.
Here's Shed. Pass to Abaji. Here's Mamukelashvili. Williams defending. On the wing, Wallace. Yet to see a basket. Holmgren outside. Now here's SGA. Takes it inside. Gilgeous-Alexander slices in for a bucket.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
And here are the Raptors now. When it comes to the scoring ability of Chet Holmgren, there's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, B.A. This guy is 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness, look out.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Thunder making a change here. Dort's checked in. Here's Murray Boyles. Outside Ingram. Clock at 6. To stop the drought. And they recover it. Barrett passes to Ingram. 6 to shoot. Dort grabs the miss.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Thunder able to keep possession. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Now Wallace. He's scoreless. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. They set a pick. Driving inside. Soft touch off the glass.
You can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Dort against Ingram. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Lou Dort picks one up.
Yeah, hard-nosed play from Ingram, getting in tight and forcing the defender into a mistake.
Toronto shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. No good on the free throw.
Yeah, and Brandon Ingram doesn't get enough credit for his growth as a free throw shooter. He shot below 70% from the line in his first 3 seasons, but since then, he hasn't dipped below 80.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And the second free throw is good.
A natural scorer. Every single year, Ingram seems to take another leap in his game.
Wallace outside. Williams a screen on Barrett. And Wallace, here we go.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Quickly against Gilgeous-Alexander. Quickly passes to Ingram. Back to Quickly. Toronto passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go. And again, Toronto no good. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Caruso right side. And it's good for 2.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And so Quickly will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Murray Boyles. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Toronto shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Another shot. Back to Quickly. Tipped away. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Wallace with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Pass to Caruso. Outside, SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander with the hammer.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
Ingram against Caruso. Right side Ingram. Here's the teardrop. Ingram controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. 27 on the night. He's had it his way. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Mark Dagnall, and Coach, your defense has been on point. What have you been seeing out there?
Yeah, I thought early we were pretty well-intentioned, and we just weren't in a great rhythm, but it wasn't out of lack of trying. And then we were really active. I thought we really helped one another. We were really aggressive on the ball, made them feel our pressure.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for the participant.
Hello there, folks. Toronto Raptors and our featured matchup, which has not disappointed.
I hate what they're doing on defense. Giving up too many gimmies. It makes me mad just watching it.
And I've seen you on the golf course and the hardwood track. Gimmies are the only shots you make.
Okay, fellas, now a look at the sharpshooters lining up for the three-point contest.
All of them have serious talent. And they have endurance. They can shoot all day, rack after rack.
Yeah, when these guys get on a roll, they don't stop. They pile it on. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Raptors trail by 4. SGA and Wallace for the backcourt. Alex Caruso is out there with Holmgren. And it's Williams in at the center position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Down low. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Now here's Caruso. Holmgren outside. On the wing, Wallace. Back to Holmgren. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Barnes.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
Boy, from the moment Chet Holmgren entered this league, he has been an impact player on both the offensive and defensive sides of the floor.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
Honestly, the only thing that slowed Holmgren down at times is injuries. Otherwise, he's been pretty much unstoppable.
Here's Barnes. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. SGA's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 2 from deep. Holmgren. 4-3, Holmgren.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Ingram, the pass to Pirtle. Holmgren against Barnes. Pass to Barrett. Holmgren outside. Now here's Wallace, guarded by Barrett. Now SGA. Six on the shot clock. From 7 feet away. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Outside Ingram. Pirtle with a screen on Caruso. Here's Ingram. Kicks it out to Barnes. This one for 3. And that's a foul. Called on Jakob Pirtle. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Thunder leading by 9. Wallace outside. Williams against Pirtle. Pass to SGA. It's stolen by Barnes. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Pirtle. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, terrific use of the pump fake by Pirtle. He gets his man in the air, draws the contact. That move is just so effective.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. And he can't get the first one.
Well, Jakob Pirtle, guys, may not be a stretch big, but what he does well is virtually everything else. He boards it. He plays incredible D, and he's a very good passer.
No good on the 2nd free throw.
Bad offense to begin the 2nd half. 4 misses right off the bat.
To the inside. Here's Holmgren. Holmgren with a big reach.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the 2nd half now. And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. let's take a look at the teams that do the best job protecting the rim. Fourth, the Thunder.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Barrett. And that time also a missed shot.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Here's Caruso. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Caruso's got 6 points.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Raptors trail by 13. The ball's knocked loose. Wallace outside. Here's SGA. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And that is 31 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Outside Barnes. And here is Barrett. 5 points in the game. Pass to Ingram. Fires for 3. On target from range. Give him 8 points now.
Look at how smooth Ingram's shot is. Hard off the pass, he puts up a silky jumper.
Quickly against SGA. Can't hit from in close. The Raptors have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Here's Ingram. No good off the front rim.
Gosh, it feels like he's pressing a little bit, and obviously playing from behind doesn't help.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Ingram. SGA can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 12. Barnes passes to Quickly. Barrett against Caruso. The fadeaway. Back to Barrett. Clock at 6. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Williams. And Williams has got the ball here for OKC. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become the master at drawing fouls.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
That free throw, no good.
Boy, every year, Gilgeous-Alexander adds a dimension to his game. It's hard to remember when he was just a role player coming into the league, now a yearly MVP candidate.
And he sinks the second. Well, one thing fans always have opinions about is NBA officiating.
Listen, I'm going to let the fans go crazy. What I recognize is officiating is one of the toughest jobs in the world. This game moves so quickly. They are making decisions in real time at sometimes very difficult angles. I am here to support the officials all the way. Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
And SGA throws it down.
Oh, my goodness. The quickness of SGA, the burst. It's like a blur.
Raptors trail by 15. Pass to Pirtle. And here's Ingram. And a foul foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The length of Ingram poses issues for defenders, which is why he gets fouled a lot.
This is his second trip to the line in the game.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Ingram. Both free throws good from Ingram. Here's SGA. He's got 34. Pass to Wallace. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Here's Williams. Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
Oh, Pirtle, he is not having it at the rim on the defensive end. That is beautifully done.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Oklahoma City leading by 11. SGA passes to Holmgren. SGA against quickly. Outside, Williams. 6 to shoot. Here's Caruso. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Doris, Alex Caruso, known for his defensive presence.
I don't know which aspect of his game on that end of the floor to talk about. His ball pressure at the point of attack is elite, but you can also put him off the ball if you need to, and he can get into passing lanes and be disruptive. If you need him to guard up a position, he can do that as well. The versatility is probably the thing that makes him dominant.
And the first one at the line is good. After being drafted by the Knicks with the 3rd pick in 2019, we're seeing some nice improvement from R.J. Barrett, Doris.
We are, BA, and when he moved from New York to Toronto, there's 2 areas that really pop for me in terms of improvement. Playmaking. His assist numbers took a massive leap, and the other area, maybe the most needed, was his efficiency. He's a better shooter now from both 2- and 3-point range.
Now here's Caruso. He has 6. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Barnes. Barnes from point-blank range.
This guy is such a phenomenal scorer. Scottie Barnes feeling very good right now.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder. They lead by 7. Driving to the basket. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Wiggins, he's checked in for Williams. Dort comes in for Caruso. And Mitchell's subbed in for Wallace. The Raptors also with a sub. Shedd's checked in. Raptors trail by 10. From 13, and he gets the jumper to drop.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 37 points for him.
Gilgeous-Alexander just taking the initiative, driving to the cup with purpose.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Toronto passing it around. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just slicing his way inside. No doubt on the finish.
Raptors trail by 10. Here's Shed. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Toronto. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks. And then on Friday, they'll go up against Franz Wagner and the Orlando Magic. Jang, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. The Raptors making a switch here. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander sinks a big one.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Toronto shooting a disappointing 38%. Here's Shed. Outside Ingram. From the wing. Jang pulls it in.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Wiggins with a screen on Dick. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses from close range. Raptors trail by 12. On the wing, Grady Dick. Checked by Mitchell. Pass to Shed. Back to Dick. Clock at 6. For the Thunder, Williams is checked in for Jang, and Joe's subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Walter, he's checked in for Toronto. Out to the right wing. Pass to Murray Boyles. Dick with a screen on Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Grady Dick says, I've got some vertical, folks. Look out.
Oklahoma City leading by 10. Now here's Mitchell. Dort, the pass to Joe. And there's a 3-second violation. And a chance for us here to check out the top passing teams in the league this past month. Toronto, 3rd.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
Raptors trail by 10. Pass to Murray Boyles. Here's Walter. A minute 39 left in the third quarter of the game. Over to the left wing. Here's Shed. Outside Dick. Over Williams. That one off the back iron and out. And for the Thunder, they're shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Pass to Wiggins. Outside Joe. Outside Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Good work defensively by Dick. Raptors trail by 10.
Oklahoma City foul. And Wiggins. Second personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the Raptors, Murray Boyle. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Toronto making a switch here. Abaji's checked in. And he ends up missing both free throws. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Pass to Joe. Uses the glass on the layup.
I like that. Lou Dort knows I don't have an opportunity, but I can put a pass on time and on target and get my teammate involved. Nicely done.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Outside Dick. 30 seconds left in the third. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Mamukelashvili's got 9.
I thought he might get caught between the pass and the shot, but he makes a great adjustment.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Dort outside. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. That one no good. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder earning this break in the action, up 10. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. They've got Walter. He's out there with Dick. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the 5 spot. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. Pass to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Dick. From downtown. Dort grabs the miss. Thunder leading by 12. Outside Joe. Outside Mitchell. Dort right side. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Raptors trail by 14. It's Barnes on the wing. Pounded by Wiggins. Pass to Walter. Back to Barnes. Here's Abaji. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball.
Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
And the Thunder shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Pass to Holmgren. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Back to Mitchell. Lets it go from 14. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And Toronto has possession. Following the bucket by the Thunder. Right side Dick. Back to Barnes. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Guys, you can tell Scottie Barnes is locked in on the offensive end, and now he's found a rhythm, and there is no backing down.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Outside Mitchell. And the layup falls. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Walter. After the basket by Oklahoma City. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Outside Dick. From the high post. The shot won't fall.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Left side Joe. Dort outside. Outside Mitchell. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Mamukelashvili's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Holmgren against Barnes. Pass to Dick. Down low. Here's Mamukelashvili. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
You can see Grady Dick becoming more and more comfortable playing at a pick and roll, really growing as a playmaker.
Thunder leading by 16. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. SGA's checked in for Joe. Holmgren with it. Outside Mitchell. Door to screen on Ingram. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And so here is Toronto following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Good chance here for Ingram. The Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Wiggins right side. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Pass to Barnes. Outside Ingram. Over Mitchell. Holmgren with the block.
Oh, Chet Holmgren meets that one at the rim. Nicely done.
Barnes no good. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for OKC. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander
puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Here's Murray Boyles. Doors for teams looking to trade away a big money player. It seems the landscape is getting more challenging.
BA, to me, roster construction is one of the single most difficult things in this league. First and foremost, there are rules in place that restrict salary acquisition. The other piece of this is there are now second aprons in place. So it's not just roster construction, it's sustaining a quality roster over time and keeping that continuity. Success in this league is tough.
Now here's Ingram. Mamukelashvili. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Mamukelashvili's got 4 points this quarter. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target at the rim. Raptors trail by 16. Outside for Ingram. Just 5 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Jacks up a 3. And they get it back.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
And here's Barnes to the middle. Here's Mamukelashvili. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Wiggins against Ingram. Wiggins passes to Dort. There's a screen by Wiggins. The Thunder with another miss. Raptors trail by 16. Outside Barnes. Pass to Ingram. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Wiggins. Caruso comes in for Dort. And it's Wallace in for Mitchell. Thunder leading by 13. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Over quickly. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Toronto's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Ingram deciding where to go with it. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Ingram. Pirtle's got his first 2 points.
Well, with big hands and nice touch, Pirtle knows how to finish in the post. This guy has a lot in his arsenal.
SGA with it. Pass to Williams. And here's Caruso, covered by Ingram. Williams passes to Holmgren. Pirtle against Williams. Pirtle with the block.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Pirtle when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
And here are the Raptors now. It's been 10 straight unanswered. And stolen by Holmgren. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 8 rebounds in the game.
Boy, another miss, but you have to say to his teammates, great job. They have picked him up all evening long.
Oklahoma City leading by 11. And here's Caruso outside. Knocks down the long J.
We know Caruso can be a threat from outside the arc. The defense has got to honor that shot.
Kicks it out to Barrett. Outside Ingram. 3-pointer. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
That's a big-time finish for Chet Holmgren. Boy, you get him in the restricted area, look out.
Raptors trail by 16. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Take a second to present our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. Barnes against Holmgren, quickly outside. Now Ingram. Shot clock at 6. Williams rips down the board. Thunder leading by 16. Here's SGA. Holmgren, high post, working on Barnes. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Beyond the arc. And another three for Oklahoma City.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here's Barnes. Outside Ingram. To stop the run. The Thunder pull it in. SGA's got his 5th rebound in this one. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Pass to Wallace. Caruso outside. Over Ingram. Rebound by the Raptors.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Thunder.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And give them credit for what'll be their 38th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, it's not just the scoring he gave them, it was the efficiency with which he did it.
The three from Quickly. Goes back up. Here's Barrett. And the Baby J is good. 44 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Outside Holmgren. Here's Caruso. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Now here's Joe, guarded by Dick. Now Mitchell. Now pass to Williams. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Dort. He launches. Oh, no good. Here's Temple. Dort defending. So it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough